Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for opening this video message. I promise you your time will not be wasted. I'd just like to talk to you for a few minutes about Irish sheep. Sheep are a part of your heritage. The peoples of Ireland have been raising sheep and grazing them in the glen for hundreds and possibly thousands of years. These sheep provide you with meat, milk, and wool, and it is on this final aspect that I want to talk to you today. These days, the Irish wool industry is not going so well. Shepherds cannot sell their wool. There has been a steady decline in sales despite quality being higher than ever. Shepherds are at their wits' end and many feel forced to stop doing the work that they have devoted their lives to. We, Magee Industries, propose a plan to right this wrong. Now the biggest problem is that worldwide, companies who utilize wool want to buy their raw materials as cheaply as possible. They are willing to accept a lesser quality in both the product and the lives of the animals because the consumer, in their mind, does not care about the difference anyway. We do not believe that this is true, however. If it were true, what have our shepherds worked so hard for all these years, perfecting the sheep's quality of life and perfecting the products that they yield? We believe that consumers can tell the difference. You simply have to provide them with an alternative to the mediocre quality they're used to. And that is exactly what we aim to offer them. So this is where I look at you, farmers and shepherds. We suggest that we buy your wool. We are an Irish company. We understand the essence of your product. We understand the time and effort you put into your work, and we understand the benefits that it yields. We can use your wool to craft beautiful items and sell them to the world. Now this will increase revenues at a personal level for you, allowing you to continue doing the work you love. On top of that, it will increase revenues for Ireland as a whole, strengthening our economy. In order to achieve this, however, we will have to significantly increase the scale of our operations, and we will have to make investments. We will need to increase the number of Irish spinners, weavers, felters, factories in general. So this is where I turn to our government. Given the huge economic gains this could result in, as well as the cultural benefit, we want to ask you to consider increasing subsidies for Irish woolen products, or possibly even becoming a co-investor in this endeavor. Now we do understand there may be some apprehension. You could argue that this plan will not succeed because of a lack of demand. You might say that if people wanted wool, we wouldn't be having this problem in the first place. We believe, however, that modern global shifts have presented us with an opportunity here. This is where we place our faith in our end customers and people all around the globe. Consumers care more and more about the sustainability and origins of the products that they buy. And when discussing materials for clothes, there are no materials that are as sustainable as wool. Wool is a much more sustainable alternative to, for instance, polyesters, which release microplastics in our oceans and are made from rough oils. It is also more sustainable than cotton, which takes many liters of clean water to be processed into clothes. Even when taking the raising of cattle into account, the production processes for wool have a much smaller environmental footprint than these other materials. On top of that, well-made woolen clothes can literally last a lifetime, reducing the necessity of replacing wardrobe items, which reduces people's individual footprint even further. In this day and age, this is and should be an important consideration. All in all, we believe Irish wool is an indispensable part of our heritage and can still play a big role in the world. Ireland and its people could be world leaders in terms of sustainable farming and textile production, leading a cultural revolution in how the world looks at clothes. To this end, I'd like to invite you all to the Irish Sheep Symposium we are organizing in the first quarter of the next year. There we will discuss our plans more in depth, and we will be able to discuss the finer points of our strategy. Your presence will also give us the opportunity to address any concerns and questions you may still have. Everyone who received this video message will receive a formal invitation soon. So thank you, and we hope to see you all.